Cherish your creations, exude enthusiasm, be inspired, inspire others. Take pride in it, recognize your beauty, draw on your strength, look inside your soul, create peace, seek truth, spread joy, embark on adventure, launch new ideas, think big, invoke positives, live fully, reach out, aim high, find happiness, expect the best, be the best, believe in yourself.
My name is Tom Reed, and I'm proud and honored to be standing before you as the current principal of Dunbarton High School. I'd like to first thank our President, David Black, father of one of our students, Jennifer, in grade 10, for leading our reception this evening. I apologize to you, David, for the lack of lead ran to complete my thanks. Thank you, David. As well, I'd like to extend our thanks to Justice Fisher for delivering the invitation this evening, Justice McConnell of the auditorium, and the Richard D. Park Committee program. Thank you, Justice. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the platform party to this evening. As I introduce each person, please stand and remain standing. I ask that you hold your applause until all the platform party is introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, your immediate right, Rick Cole, great volunteer and proud parent of one of our graduates. Sylvia Godovich, Vice Principal of Pickering High School and former Business Studies Director of Primary Secondary School. Both Sylvia and Rick will be our leaders this evening. Aaron Decker, former principal of Dunbarton High School. Ruth Montana, Chair of the Durham District School Board and Trustee of the Town of Pickering. Superintendent of Education, Area 1. Judy Anza, Chair of the Dunbarton High School School Committee Council. Sarah McDonald, Vice Principal of Dunbarton High School. And Lee, Vice Principal of Dunbarton High School. Les Al, former Vice Principal of Dunbarton High School, sends congratulations and best wishes to the graduates who have come this time and are able to be present. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the platform party. I want to welcome everyone here tonight, especially our graduates and their parents. It gives me great pleasure as principal to express the joy and pride we feel recognizing the academic excellence of our graduating class and bestowing the Ontario Secondary School diploma for the class of '98. Tonight is a homecoming, reuniting each of you with friends who take another paths while all of you return to your high school roots. In this too, I can share that feeling of home, because I too have returned to Dunbarton High School. 7 years ago, as a principal, I sat on the stage very proud of another graduating class from a student body at that time of 2,450 students, a subdivision of portables of 40 plus in 1991, with then Principal and Rob. This evening is unique and special. This is the last time that all of you will be together, one for all, and all for one, as a class of '98. Look around and grace this evening in your memories. The staff has been invested in your lives for the past 5 years, in your joy, your sorrows, your successes, your failures, and the eventual achievement of your diploma, which qualifies you to become an active, engaged, lifelong learner. You have sweated and toiled for 5 long years. You've agonized over assignments and examination preparation. You've experienced the highs and lows of high school life. Of course, many have happened with parents. Although we know you, the students, where you were to look for. In all seriousness, tonight is a celebration to each and all of you. Our graduating class of '98 sitting before us tonight to be honored and recognized for your outstanding accomplishments throughout your high school careers. As the base principal of Dunbarton High School, I did not have the privilege of knowing each of you individually. But your legacy remains as a positive influence that I see every day in the quality and character of the students I now do know and work with at Dunbarton High School. Thank you most deeply to each of you who contributed as a role model and a leader for the young people aspiring to new standards that you have set. You've raised the bar in this class to surpass. Your success is in the talent. You are a living testament to the excellence of public education despite the rhetoric prevailing in some parts of society today. The hurdle you have passed and are being recognized for tonight is no longer a luxury but an absolute necessity. The greatest predictor of future success is past performance, and your demonstrated past performance will certainly position you in our society for a successful life. It will not come easy, and though it may be a struggle, you are ready and skilled for the task. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dunbarton High School is very proud of this class who have the knowledge, skills, abilities, and desire to make an impact on society with stable care. As a teaching staff, we appreciate the best wishes to go with you. They invested of themselves in you, and it is with a mixture of sadness and joy that we all honor you tonight. Sadness at seeing you leave us, and joy at being part of the celebration of success. With our investment in you, we are changed in small ways forever, and we hope that our relationship together over the years has enriched your life as well as ours. Graduates, thank you parents. They're so happy for you and bursting with pride. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you and your families. Dunbarton will always be your home. Come back and visit. We always welcome back old friends. Thank you. The commencement ceremony lasts for a very good time, but requires countless hours of preparation, you can well imagine. First, thank you to our sponsors and donors, whose generosity is appreciated by the school and award recipients. Please refer to your program for the award listing and descriptions. Secondly, thank you to all our parent volunteers team, Media Menta and the school committee council members, student council members, Anita Fisher for the flowers, custodial staff, Phil Lawson and the Dallas members, Julie McKenzie and the members of the senior concert band, all of our representatives for being here tonight, our 2 years of the evening, so Rick Govich and Rick Cole, and all of you directors of countless hours assisting in the office, and especially mentioned to Senator Muir for coordinating tonight's celebration with our office secretarial staff. And finally, special thanks to the many others working behind the scenes to make this evening such a success. I thank you all, and please join me in thanking you. At this time, I would like to introduce the chairperson of the Durham District School Board, Ruth Manchetta, to bring readings to the board. Ruth Mann.
Good evening, honored graduates, staff, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure for me and your school trustee to bring greetings from the Durham District School Board. This truly is a night to celebrate. This evening we acknowledge the successes and hard work of our graduates. Students today are under considerable pressures, family obligations, community commitments, perhaps part-time employment, while trying to maintain good grades. This is a tremendous responsibility to carry on our shoulders, but most students handle these pressures well. Today's students are tomorrow's workforce and leaders. They will need to be confident, capable, and adaptable. Graduates, you have grown in medicine, have broadened your training, and it is now time for you to move on. I ask you to remember that learning is a lifelong process. Put the skills and values that you have acquired to good use. They will help prepare you to make a worthwhile contribution to our complex society. A commencement ceremony involves considerable planning to make it a success. I congratulate the staff involved in the preparation for this evening. In closing to the graduates, my wish for you is that you have lots of laughter to cheer you, sunshine on your down days, friendship when you are lonely, achievement in your goal, and love of joy and memory. I wish you success and much happiness in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. I'd like to now call on the former principal of the Dunbarton High School, Aaron Beck.
Thank you for the rowdy welcome. It does feel good to be back. It does feel very good to see you all. I'm pleased to have been afforded the opportunity to say a few words here this evening, especially to the graduating class. And it's great to be here to join with you as you celebrate your success. The successes that were made possible through a three-way partnership: parents, students, and staff. It was a terrific partnership. Special thanks to the parents during my tenure here at Dunbarton for the energy and time devoted to building bridges with the schools so we could all be on the same page. Thank you very much. However, while the conditions in the home and in the school were favorable, it's you, the graduates, that made it happen. It should be noted that over 30 of you are graduating first class honors. 85 of you are Ontario scholars, and the last count knows that 15 of you have been awarded special university awards and college awards and scholarships. Graduates, your accomplishments in the field of music, drama, athletics, and the arts are second to none. I harken back to last year's musical West Side Story, which was such a great success, and credit to all of you that took part in that event. I will never forget the talent that was showcased by Charles Tompkins in both Oklahoma and West Side Story. In the field of drama, the two Dunbarton Series Festival entries were getting class of the festival. The work done by Justin Fisher behind the scenes was tremendous. Artistically, the work of Brian Van is something to behold, and most of you saw it coming down the stairs this evening. The murals created by Tracy Brown and Eric Dudusky are prominently displayed throughout the school, and they're an excellent beacon for all budding artists to emulate. Athletically, last year 8 of the teams made it to the OXA play-downs. The achievements of Chrissy Dunbarton, Shelley Ann Brown, Anson Henry, Laura Wells, just to mention a few, you did us all very proud. I want to recognize as well the leadership that Melissa Pennycat brought to establishing a community service club in our community for youth. And of course, Oliver Williams, who was the best student council president that I ever had occasion to work with. Graduates, I will remember the graduating class of 98 with the greatest of respect and admiration. You have given me some wonderful memories to take with me. Tonight, as we say our formal goodbyes, all of us who have done our work, I hope that we prepared you well for the challenges that lie ahead. And don't make any mistake about it, the challenges are going to be very formidable. You're going to have to dare to be different. The old solutions just simply will not solve the problems of today. For every time, you're going to have to be risk takers. And I know we can do that. It is my hope that we've helped to develop appreciation for constructive criticism, both giving it and receiving it, and that you will continue to value the contributions of both men and women of all cultures to our Canadian society. It is my hope that you will set meaningful goals for yourself. But remember that the goal is not the only thing. The road that you travel to get there is often the most significant part. It is my hope that you will contribute and continue to strive to the concept of being a positive lifelong learner. No one can possibly teach you everything that is worth knowing in any one course or in any one program. The further you go on in school, the more you realize how vast that valuable
introduce now a teacher from Fairport Beach Public School. She's a kindergarten teacher of some of her students, whom she has followed from kindergarten through the graduation in grade 8, and now the graduation from high school. She's still to be here, and I'm so happy to have her as part of the program. I'd like to introduce Ann Glover.
In June of 1985, the graduates seated here this evening were graduating from kindergarten at their respective elementary schools. If this picture I hold in my hand is any indication, things have really changed in 13 years. I don't see a lot of white jean socks tonight. I do see an array of new hairstyles and new hair colors. I haven't noticed anyone with shoes on the wrong feet. And I haven't noticed any moms tucking in their son's shirts. And I certainly haven't noticed any girls crying because they had to sit beside a boy I had. Yes, you have changed. You really changed. And tonight is yet another opportunity to celebrate your life and your growth. So much of who you are was already set in motion before you ever reached school. I draw a parallel to the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. The life of the Chinese bamboo tree is a miracle. After the seed of this amazing tree is planted, you see nothing. Absolutely nothing for 4 years. Except a tiny little spud, little shoot that comes from one of the walls. During those 4 years, all the growth is underground, a massive root structure that spreads deep and wide in the earth. Then, in the 5th year of the life of the Chinese bamboo tree, it grows 80 feet. Many things in family life are like the Chinese bamboo tree. Parents, extended family, friends, and loved ones, they invest time and effort to do everything they possibly can to nurture you and to help you through to that 5th year of change and growth. On this year's graduation, I'm sure once again you are surrounded by those who nurtured you and who nurtured your roots and loved you unconditionally in those precious early years. Graduation day is special, a day different from what is ordinary or usual. In the future, you'll look back on this day as one of the big milestones. It's a biggie. I hope you're proud. I hope you feel special and that you relish in the excitement that is around you. You are special in the eyes of your parents, having attained yet another point in progress. You are special, regarded as a particular favor to all the educators that you have along the way. To all of you Fairport Beach Kindergarten alumni, I hope you know how special you are to me. Distinct from others and unique, because you were my very first class. I hope you see yourselves as special, exceptional, and different from the norm. When you tackle life knowing and believing you are special, your dreams are much more easily attainable. As you continue on your journey and as you bring your dreams to fruition, remember most of what you really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, you learned in kindergarten. Robert Blue's book, All I Ever Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten, tells us that wisdom isn't at the top of graduate school, but it's in the sandbox in room 3. Do you remember those lessons? They are, share everything and play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them and clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat and flush. Warm cookies and milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some, think some, draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. When When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Wherever life takes you, I wish you the very best. I hope somehow, somewhere, sometime, our paths will intersect again. Good night, good luck, and be safe.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like at this time now, to begin the more formal part of our proceedings, I have the Senior Subject Award winners, Special Award winners, and Ontario Scholarship recipients. Will you now please move to your right and assemble on the hall to begin the presentation. To read our first Senior Subject Award winners, and also to ask Sarah McDonald to make the presentation.
Thank you. Before I do begin announcing the award winners, I would just like to express an appreciation to the administration of Dunbarton High School for inviting me this evening. This evening is a very special evening for the graduates, and on behalf of the administrative team at Neighboring High School, congratulations. The award winners can be divided into two groups, and if I can ask you to hold your applause until Group 1 has received their awards. Karen Allen, Year 3, Data Processing Concepts, General Award. Sean Andrews, Year 4, Advanced Multimedia. Ali Oman, OAC World Issues. Neil Bartlett, Year 4, Cooperative Education. James Black, Year 4, Machine Shop. Lindsay Brenner could not be here this evening, but her father, Mrs. Brenner, would like to be the recipient for her on her behalf for the Cooperative Education Award. Cassia Edison, Year 3, Auto Service. Justin Fisher, OAC Grammar. Elna Frijo, OAC Art, Year 4, Computer Animation. Ali Kapoor, OAC Computers and Problem Solving. Maureen Hack, OAC Families in Canadian Society. Agnes Hassa, OAC Biology, Year 4 Art, Year 4 20th Century World. Carolyn Henderson, OAC English Literature, Year 4 Media Film Criticism. Ben G, Year 4, Advanced Weight Training and Fitness. Sean Kennedy, OAC Writer's Craft. Cheryl Kukash, OAC Calculus, OAC Finite Mathematics, and Year 4 Physics Advanced. Could this group of students please stand and the audience join me in congratulating the first group of the Senior Subject Awards.
Good evening, my name is Rick Cole. It's truly been a pleasure for me to work with the staff here at the school in pursuing service commencement. And I know so many of the faces out there, and I'm really honored to be out here for your commencement. Thank you. Jan Day, please come up to present the awards. Elma Ma, OAC Chemistry, OAC English. Gary Mackay, Year 4, Outdoor Education, and he's still here at school at Dunbarton. Richard Nadeau, OAC, Canada Environment and Economy. The American OAC Physics. Ian is currently attending Queen's University for engineering. Omer Lee, OAC, Algebra and Geometry. OAC, Chemistry, OAC, Computers and Problem Solving. Alison Peacock, OAC, Intro to Macroeconomics, OAC, Introduction to Politics, and OAC, Science in Society. Melissa Pennycat, OAC Law. Michael Sawchuk, OAC, Science in Society. Jennifer Schlesy, Year 4, Travel and Tourism, Advanced. Tammy Spindler, Year 4, Mathematics for Technology, and Year 4, Physics General. Giles Tompkins, OAC Music. Mark Van Huss, OAC Canada in North America. Opinion G. Beardy, OAC Physics. Anisha Windsor, OAC French. Robert Ward, Year 4, Painting. Dennis Wu, OAC Chemistry, and he is currently studying engineering science at the University of Toronto.
presentation of special awards. In your program, I call on Senator Village to do the reading.
The Peggy Heinzer Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Elena Riccio and presented by Peter Coates. Actually, if you can hold your applause until the first group will receive their awards. Thank you. The Gerald S. World Art Award is presented to Brian Urbanek and presented by Rupan Shedder. The Business Education Award is going to Karen Marconi, presented by Rupan Shedder. The Rotary Club of Pickering Award is awarded to Alan Leno, presented by Ed Rudman. The ClearNet Incorporated Computer Studies Award is presented to O.P. Birdie, presented by Jackie Kuchowski. The McKechnie Co-op Education Award is presented to Neil Barker, presented by Ruth Ann Shedler. And also to Lindsay Brenner, and I'd like to call her father once more up to the front. The Dreeshen Drama Award is presented to Justin Fisher and presented by Frank Luke. The Pickering Rod and Gun Club Memorial Bursary Award is presented to Michael Sawchuck, presented by Jeannie Amenta. Sorry. The Eastern Rebecca Lodge Award is presented to Amy Hosford and presented by Caroline Podolsky and Janet Walters. The Family Studies Award is presented to Lee Guy and presented by Ruth Ann Shedder. The Dunbarton Guidance Department Award is given to Amanda Blackwell and presented by Sheila Turner. The Ernest Stroud Memorial History Award is presented to Mark Van Huss and presented by Julia Denton. The Journalism Photography Award is presented presented to 3 individuals. Jennifer Green, represented by Judy Mesa. Megan Collins and Laura Perdon. This concludes the first group of special awards. Will the recipients of these awards please stand?
Julia Menta will present the next 2 awards. The first award is presented to Carolyn Henderson, the Murray Stroud Law Award. Giles Tompkins receives the Gerald S. Worrell Music Award. The next award is presented by Julie McKenzie. It is the Gerald S. Worrell Music Award. No, it is not. Yes, it is. We got that mixed up, didn't we? Okay, Julie McKenzie will present Giles. No, this is Daryl Cinnamon. Okay, Douglas Brown. Douglas Brown Award, Daryl Cinnamon. The next award is presented by Judy Menta. Kim Neumeyer, the Carol Stewart Award. Also representing by Judy. No, not this evening. Rhea Coolin, H. Jackson Pickering Hospital Auxiliary Nursing Bursary, presented to Andrea Logan. Shirley Rowland will present this award to Victoria Forson, Jackson Pickering Hospital Auxiliary, Joanne Gervis Memorial Award. Victoria is currently studying biological engineering at Centennial College. Ruth Ann Shedrick will present the Buchanan Rubber Limited Scholarship to Derek Jean and Aisha Green, and also to Glenn Akita, the Buchanan Rubber Limited Scholarship. John Talbish receives the Technical Directors Award presented by Ruben, and he is still a student at Dunbarton. Wyatt Harder receives the Sheridan Chevrolet Oldsmobile Automotive Proficiency Award presented by Ruben. James Black receives the Prego Manufacturing Award presented by Ruben. Chris Langford receives the Radio College of Canada Award. Presenters Jackie Kowalski from ClearNet Inc. Communication, and the award is for technology achievement, and it goes to Sean Andrews.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be giving the overall achievement awards, and I would ask Sylvia to come and begin the reading.
The Bennett Sigma Phi Sorority Ajax Pickering Area Council Award is presented to Brian Urbanek and presented by Jennifer Logan. The Canadian Federation of University Women Ajax Perfect Club Award is presented to Cheryl Kukash and presented by Leader Wadsworth. The A-10 Scholarship is presented to Agnes Hassan, presented by Nora Powers. The Thomas Charles Vanbrugh Memorial Award is presented to Kirsten Cole. Thomas Vanbrugh was a professional engineer and one of the founders of Simcoe Engineering Group Limited, which was established in 1974 in Pickering. The award is presented by Simcoe Engineering in Tom's memory. This award is presented by Mary Ann Vanbrugh. The Dunbarton High School Scholarship is awarded this evening to Amer Naeem and will be presented by Aaron Decker. Omer is also receiving a very prestigious award, the Governor General's Academic Medal, which will also be presented by Aaron Decker. The John Frederick Webster Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Ian Meredith, presented by Aaron Becker. The University of Toronto National Book Award is presented to Glenn Agia and presented by Aaron Becker. Also receiving the University of Toronto National Book Award, presented by Aaron Becker to Alison Peter. The Durham College Entrance Bursary is awarded to Elna Furvio and presented by Terry King. Will the award winners of the overall achievement award please stand and be recognized? Moving on to the Citizenship Award. The first award goes to Justin Fisher. The award will be presented by Margaret McKay, and it is the Dunbarton Alumni Scholarship Award. The next award is being presented by Terry Abernathy. The Cadet Club of Pickering Award, presented to Carol Gordon. The next award
award is being presented by Preeti Vega. Preeti is the immediate past president of the Pickering Lions Club. Lion James and Fanny Clark Award was established to recognize the outstanding dedication to community service for over 50 years by Lion James and Fanny Clark, who recently passed on. The award recipient is Amanda Blackwell. The next award will be presented by Maurice Brenner from Pickering Council. This is the Town of Pickering Community Service Award, and this year's recipient is Melissa Pennicat. I ask this group of award winners to please stand. Please recognize your name.
At this point, we would like to now recognize the outstanding graduate awards.
The Dunbarton High School Silver Anniversary Award. This award has been established on proceeds of the silver anniversary union of Dunbarton High School in 1986. 3 awards for outstanding students. 1, awarded to a student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership. 2, awarded to an exceptional student whose diligence and dedication set a standard for us all. And 3, awarded to a student who has made special contributions to the school and community. The 3 recipients of this award are Oliver Williams, Rachel Lofthouse, presented by Aaron Decker, and Giles Thompson. Oliver Williams. The Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation District 13 Bursary is awarded to a graduating student who demonstrated good scholarship, cooperation, leadership, and unselfishness. This year, the award is presented to Namisha Visram, presented by Frank Easton. The Outstanding Male and Outstanding Female Award. This award is given to the male and female who have achieved a minimum of 80% average in their academic studies and who have contributed to the school and community in at least one of the years they have been in the school. Both of the awards are endorsed by the staff. This year's recipients are Glenn and Tina for the Outstanding Male Award, the award represented by Aaron Decker, and Allison Peacock for the Outstanding Female Award. Will these group of awards recipients please stand and be recognized? If I can just have you go back to the page under Citizenship Awards. The Student Council President Award. The Student Council Award presented by Aaron Decker to Oliver Williams. And also by Brian Humphrey, resolved.
We just got him here, now we lost him. At this time, I'd like to begin the presentation with the Imperial Scholars. I'd like to call
We will now present the Ontario Scholars. The Ontario Scholars will be presented by the first group, Tom Reed. Ali Awan. Jatika Raya. Neil Bartlett. Jennifer Bellinger. Carrie Ann Burgess. Jason Butler. David Coughlin. Arthur Chen. Lynette Lee. Cassia Edison. Drew Evans. Justin Fisher. Tracy Garrett. Elna Rico. Kevin Gardner. Ali Kapoor. Isha Green. Aisha Green, sorry. Kimberly Ross. Lee Gaya. Maureen Pat. Carolyn Henderson. Katrina Gustavo. Glenn Garcia. Derek G. Ben G. Bree Duvan. Carolyn Johnson. Thurston Cole. Suzanne Kramer. Cheryl Patch. Sarah Latanya. Helen Leno. Alma Moss. Shauna McLeod. This represents the first group of Ontario scholars who will be participating in the recognition. The second group of Ontario scholars will be presented by Norm Howard. Janet McNeil. Susanna Leduc. Karen Marconi. Ian Meredith. Omar Naeem. Conrad Messiak. Kimberly Newmeyer. Allison Peacock. Melissa Penchad. Cheryl Proctor. Khalid Prom. Chad Rep. Leslie Roberts. Julie Russell. Michael Sasha. David Stephen. Bilal Shirazi. Graham Savalo. Giles Tompkins. Brian Rapani. Obedience 30. Anita Buchanan. Kimberly Wells. Laura Wells. Oliver Williams. Kara Morgan. Dennis Booth. Carol Ewan. This concludes the second group of Ontario scholars.
I would now like to ask the graduating class who are receiving their OSSDs, those individuals who are receiving their academic course certificates, and they can now all proceed to the right side and the hall before they have to come back in and receive their forms. 30, my pleasure to introduce a member of last year's graduating class, currently a overseas student at Dunbarton High School and a volunteer for the Women's Local Program. The same for us this evening, Shelley Ann Brown.
This song is for the teacher of the graduating class. So if you're outside and you're along the wall, you hear that this one is for you.
about to say, will be present. Could you please stand again? Kellyanne Brown. Thank you. Now my pleasure to reintroduce our readers and begin the presentation of our Ontario Secondary School poem.
After all, this is what they come here for. Karen Allen. Sean Andrews. He's still attending Dunbarton Mission Oasis. Okay. Wayne Anthony. Jessica Vega. Also receiving her OIC. Attending the University of Toronto Co-op Business Management. A. Bartlett, also receiving her OIC and is attending the University of Guelph. Mayor Bartley and she's working. Craig Delanche is at Georgetown College for Making and Pastry Arts. Jennifer Delanche is also receiving her OIC, and she's attending the University of Calgary and is studying archaeology, so she has a long way to come tonight. Terry Bennett. Hazard Lappy is at Centennial College for Business Administration. Amanda Finn is here for her OIC. James Black is at Durham College, majoring in machine shop. Sherry Blacklock is at Durham College for graphic design. Amanda Blackwell, also receiving her OIC, is attending Queen's University for nursing. Matthew Bowden, also receiving his OIC, and he's going to Guelph University. He's taking business, and he's on the varsity swim team. Jordan Brown is a student at college. Carrie Ann Burgess is at Trinity University in the concurrent education program. Jason Butler is at the University of Toronto for computer science. Lindsay Buxton is currently completing her OIC. Jeff Cawthorn is at the University of Guelph. I believe that is in science, correct? Renee Chavez is currently working and going to college in January. Arthur Chang is at Advanced University for kinesiology. Anthony Shimonides, completing his OIC here at Dunbarton.
Yes, one.
Back to DHS for Zoe Year. Bob Cochran is at Seneca College for Landscape Management. Madam Calhoun is attending Dunbarton for Zoe Year.
You're both out of work, huh?
Eric Costa is at Sheridan College for Arts and Science. Bradley Proctor says he's still here. Lindsay Brothers is also still here. And that completes the first group. Sean Day. He will work full-time at Bennett Camp Drive. Annette Deanne is at U of T for General Arts. Natalie DePass is a drama and theater instructor. Kathy Devison is going to Lakeland League in Alberta to instruct snowboarding. Anthony Down is here at Dunbarton League at Boise. Crystal Eden is in pharmaceutical chemical technology at Seneca College. Drew Evans is an honor student at Wilfrid Laurier University and is on the varsity rugby team. Sasha Exeter, a pre-law major at Indiana State University on a tennis scholarship. Gail Bacon is currently completing a rugby teacher at Dunbarton. Tracy Harris is a visual artist at York University. Heather Farrell is attending Durham College for early childhood education. Amy Bean is working part-time and owns a home-based multi-level business with a partner in marketing. Lisa Booth is currently working in the Adam Ford is currently attending Dunbarton, finishing up at Boise. Edwin Vaughn is still here in Dunbarton. Catherine Garnett is attending Sheridan College for technical theater production. Charles Gauthier is at Dunbarton. Matthew Ruthbrook is working full-time at Eastern School and High. Ali McCord is at U of T Starr Campus for computer science. Rebecca Gibson is at Virginia College in Office Administration and Medical. Ryan Gordon, he is working at Warrior Contract. He has an apprenticeship and he will be attending college in September. Jennifer Harwood is finishing her own. And Hannah is also enrolling in year. Lisa Hayford is also finishing year 11. Ryan Higgins is working. Jane Harris is going to year 4. Jennifer Samaki is going to York University for Bachelor of Arts. Ryan Hobson is working. Amy Hosford is at Durham College for Business Administration. Adam Fox. Katerina Rostova is at University of Toronto for Science. Lisa Hunt is currently at Georgetown College. Karen Haddon is completing her OSCs at Dunbarton High School. That's the end of the second group. Dr. Jack?
The next group of poems will be presented by Sarah McDonald. Lisa James is attending Centennial College Nursing Program. Christopher Garrett attending Seneca for Fire Protection. Ben G. attending University of Toronto Sciences. Marie Suzanne is at Wilfrid Laurier University, Bachelor of Business Administration. Carolyn Johnston, attending University of Toronto Science Program. Sarah Conji. Sean Kennedy, continuing on with OEC. Adrian Kennish, continuing his education at Dunbarton High School OEC program. Diana Christina, attending University of Toronto Psychology. David Kirkpatrick, currently attending Dunbarton High School. Kristen Cole, attending University of Toronto Computer Engineering. Suzanne Kramer, attending University of Guelph Applied Math and Statistics. Sarah Atani is attending Waterloo, the Arts Applied Studies Co-op program. Andrew Latimer, second-year apprentice at Durham College. Matthew Lewin, attending Dunbarton College, studying electronics and computer technology. Kristen Lepard, on track scholarship for Purdue University, Indiana, USA. Andrea Logan, attending Washington University in the nursing program. She's also on the varsity team. And Luzanowski, attending the Dunbarton High School in their OAC program. Heather Luke, she will be attending our university next fall. Dwayne Lynch, continuing his studies at Dunbarton High School. Alva Moss, at the University of Toronto, in the science program. Jason McArthur is continuing his studies at Dunbarton High School. Ewan McKay, attending Waterloo University in the geography program. Shauna McLeod, attending Queen's University in biology program. Timothy Mayer, completed grade 12 and now he's in the OAC program. Kimberly Malone is currently at the University of Western Ontario studying to become an elementary teacher. Richard Mandu is continuing his studies at Dunbarton High School in the OAC program. Susanna Mandu is attending University of Toronto Life Sciences. Salima Benji completed her grade 12 and is back here at Dunbarton High School for her OAC. Karen McCody is attending University of Toronto studying management and economics. Andrew Marston is planning to go on to college next year. Ryan McDonald is a second-year enrollment. Kelly McLaughlin has a grade 12 and came back to her OAC program. Trevor McMullen is working full-time at Looking Good. That concludes this group of graduates. Please stand and be recognized. The next group of graduates will be presented their diplomas by Tom Reed. Eric McCallum, attending Durham College. Andrew Miller. Andrew is working on his commercial pilot license and pursuing a career as a pilot in the Canadian Armed Forces. Jennifer Mills is continuing here in the OAC program. Leanne Morrison is completing her OAC. Jennifer Moss has returned to complete her OAC. Marion McLaughlin is working full-time and will begin college in January. Elizabeth McCullough has returned from the OAC program. Miranda Murphy is back for her OAC program. Mary Naive is studying engineering science at the University of Toronto. Adrienne Nascimento is attending Centennial College in marketing. Julie Nash has returned to Dunbarton High School. Connor Nesniak is working full-time. Kimberly Newmeyer is attending University of Waterloo Technology Co-op program. Veronica Nussel is currently taking away. Rita Kennedy is Alicia Parkin completing her OAC. Joanne Payne currently completing her OAC at Dunbarton High School. Melissa Pennycat is attending Queen's University for a commerce program. Cynthia Prescott. Carmela Linda Persico is attending North School Hairstyle and Set. Laura Perdon is taking a Danielle Rosicott is currently taking his OAC at Dunbarton High School. Rachel Rogers is turning to the other. Kyle Lavelle is continuing his OAC. Nicholas Ramon is taking Matthew Roll. Julie Russell is attending Seneca College Aviation and Flight Technology. This concludes this group of graduates. Please stand and be recognized.
The next group of secondary school diplomas will be presented by Jen Bates. Leah Samuel is attending College of Commercial Business for Law and Security Administration. Keisha Coney is currently working and will be attending college in January. Michael Sawchuk is attending Urban and Regional Planning at the University of Waterloo.
Ryerson for graphic communications management. Joel Shirasky is at Waterloo University for computer science. Carlos Simon is on a football scholarship for 1999, attending Rhode Island. Patricia Sinikowski is continuing her OSC studies. Gene Smith is still at CH for OSC. Angela Smiley is seeking employment. Beth Kungas is attending Dunbarton High School for her OSC year. Graham Sagawa is at University of Toronto for Management and Economics. Tammy Singer is at Durham College in the marketing program. Natalie Scrapp is completing her OEC studies at Dunbarton. Leslie Ann Stapleton is also completing her OEC. Robert Stanton is completing his OEC. It's all right, guys, you're getting there in. Matthew Sullivan is at Dunbarton for his OSC year. Linda Telpash is attending Durham College for Executive Office Administration program. Margaret Theodolopoulos is at Ryerson Polytechnic University for theater production. Daniel Tomlin is still here as OEC, the ones that are going on a new shirt just for tonight. Justin Tardell is presently working. Amir Khalidi is attending Georgia College Information Systems. Opie Beardy is at the University of Waterloo for computer science. David Visconti is still going to school. Misha Bishop is at the University of Toronto Sciences. Brandon Walker is completing the Karen Walton is also completing her OSC studies. Robert Ward is at Dunbarton completing his OSC. Kimberly Wells is at the University of Waterloo for co-op theology. Jennifer West is currently completing her OSC here at Dunbarton. Robert Wilson is working. Carol
Morgan is studying biology at Queen's University. Graham Wright is still here at DHS. Jennifer Yaden is attending Ryerson for technical theater moonlight and a waitress at King Burns. That completes the secondary school diplomas. Will the last one please stand? Congratulations.
For the recipient of the Imperial Academic Course certificates, we're waiting in the symbol side for verification. The OAC certificate presentation, but ask that, I know it's getting late and people are getting a bit long, so just hold your patience. If we please have a little bit quiet so we can hear a little better, we have to conclude this in order we can get through all the time.
The first group of Ontario Academic Courses certificate will be presented by Judy Amenta. J.D. Arn. He's attending York University for Cultural Studies. Ali Awan, attending University of Toronto, the Co-op Computer Science program. Nia Barkett, and McGill University Biochemistry. Michelle Bilodeau, journalism at Centennial College. David Cawthorn, attending University of Western Ontario Social Sciences. Justin Fisher, attending Ryerson, University of Technical Theater Production. Elena Vigo, attending Durham College for Graphic Design. Kevin Gardner, working at Holy Island, well, I won't say the rest of it. Lee Gaia, attended the Stanford Lane Study Police Education. Marie Hack, attending York University in Business Administration. Carolyn Henson, she's attending Trent University English Literature Women's Studies. Stuart Kerr, attending the Stanford Lane College. Glenn Akita is attending University of Toronto for Basic Medical Sciences. Derek Jean, attending University of Waterloo Mechanical Engineering. Cheryl Cash, attending Western University in Natural Sciences. Ellen Bell, attending York University in the Math and Commerce program. Rachel Walker, attending Mohawk College studying the 3-year applied use program. This concludes the first part of the recipients of the Ontario Academic Courses. Please stand and be recognized. The second group of the Ontario Academic Courses certificates will be presented by Eric Hedger. Janet McNeil, attending University of Toronto in Science and Art. Amy McLean, attending Queen University Faculty of Arts and Sciences. Ian Meredith, attending Queen University Applied Science. Allison Peacock is attending University of Toronto Arts Program. Kenneth Potts, Cheryl Proctor, currently attending Ryerson in the Radio and Television Arts Program. Lee Cross, studying biology at Queen's University. Jennifer Reed, presently attending Seneca College. Chad Ralph, State Uniformity Nursing London. Leslie Roberts, attending University of Toronto in Arts Program. Karen McLean, attending Brock University, Recreation and Leisure. Giles Tompkins, studying vocal performance at the University of Toronto. Brian Urbanek, studying architecture at the University of Waterloo. Mark Van Huff, studying history and geography at York University. Laura Well, attending York University for Physiology and also playing varsity volleyball. Oliver Williams, attending the University of Western Ontario Economic Science Program. Dennis Wu, attending University of Toronto, studying engineering and science. And Carol Yu, attending Queen's University in Life Sciences. And this concludes the second half of the Ontario Academic Courses Certificate. Please stand for recognition.
Thank you very much to our readers and our presenters. And I would now like to just mention a junior program, the 1997-98 honors recipients, and as well the certificate of endorsement for business studies and tech studies, which means that you've accomplished a minimum of 8 courses in those subject areas. At this time, I'd like to call on Steve Clutton to introduce our valedictorian.
Dunbarton, parents, and guests. It is a real privilege for me tonight to introduce you to our next speaker. When I was asked last spring by Oliver to introduce some exercises, I did not hesitate in responding yes. As staff sponsor our athletic association at Dunbarton, I was very fortunate to spend a year working very, very close to this young man. At the beginning of each school year, our athletic association starts a fresh start. We have a new president, and each president comes on with new ideas and lots of energy and enthusiasm. There was always also a lot of unknown with each new president, as they attempt to put their own individual stamp on the athletic association. And it wasn't long until Oliver's term as president in the 1996-97 school year that any concerns I had about our president were quickly alleviated. Oliver is an outstanding leader who took Dunbarton's Athletic Association to a new level, leading a group of 20 students in the promotion of athletics inside and outside Dunbarton. As president, Oliver had tons and tons of enthusiasm and initiative, and it was a pleasure to work with. Oliver then used this experience as Athletic Association president to go on to the next level. In 1997-98, he became the president of our school. student council. He filled his position superbly, and I will participate on athletic teams and maintain the honors academic standing. While at Dunbarton, Oliver was a very hard worker in all of his classes, which resulted in his honor standing and participating on many of our athletic teams. Oliver was also very popular with his classmates and teachers, and this is shown tonight as it was his peers who nominated him for this prestigious award. Oliver, we thank you for your contributions to student life at Dunbarton, and we welcome you back tonight to this, your school. Ladies and gentlemen, the valedictorian for the class of 1997-98, Mr. Oliver Williams.
Since we've all come so far to get here, and we've come such a far way during high school, I'm going to compliment you right now on all the years we've spent together during high school. So congratulations. While I was writing my speech, I had to reflect on all of the challenges that we faced during high school and how we've developed. And in the past 5 years, I've seen a lot of social tensions with our peers, disputes about the way we should be taught, students with parental pressures, and all the academic hurdles that they had to jump. And through all of the personal challenges I'm sure each one of us has had to face during our high school career, we've all gone through it, and we've all persevered. And I'm confident that we'll continue to do so in the future. The only thing that may get us down would be age. And time. And as you mature into adulthood, you might begin to question your dreams, and you may let fear grab hold of them. And whether it be a fear of failure or a fear of the unknown, or the risk of the ramifications of future decisions you have, it'll limit your potential. In my own life, I've found that building your spirituality and loving the person within you is a source of true strength. Now, I tend to be very analytical with people, and if there's anything I've noticed in prosperous people who have had an enormous amount of pressure on them, it would be their determination to succeed. And I've noticed it in my friends, I've noticed it in my teammates, my classmates, and myself at times. And I can see it here tonight, where we as seniors can show off the determination that we've had for the past 5 years by receiving our diplomas here. We've come a very long way now, and how much farther each of us will go with what we've learned from here at Dunbarton will all depend on you and your decisions. We've been given tools, skills, and ideas that can change our lives. So as we close the high school chapter of our lives, we have a choice to make. We can go on as we used to, or 2, we can strive to succeed in something else. And given that choice, I opt for option number 2. And so will many of you, and I hope all of you will. But I know, and so should you, that the next major thing you want to achieve won't happen unless you make it happen. And since you've succeeded in this accomplishment of completing your high school careers, you can use it as a good model for the future. Future accomplishments won't happen without your persistent hard work, which frankly doesn't sound very pleasant, but it's the only way to win satisfaction of achievement. And the way I found success would be caught by a lot of it we want first and enjoy later. And it helps through rough times if you have a little saying of your own to fall back on. But the main point is, it'll take a lot of hard work and dedication, and a lot more than we previously put forth in order to reach your next goal. But dedication in the here and now is what futures are made of.
And if you can remember what our school motto reads, where futures are created, that is exactly what we've done here tonight. And that's exactly what we've been working on for the past 5 years. So once again, congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Again, thank you very much, Oliver, and congratulations. Just before we conclude, I would like to ask Jillian to come back up again. Unfortunately, many of the grads, you were not in the auditorium. We are now.
And none of you didn't hear it, and I can't find my feelings right now. So this is another song that Denise wrote, and we like to sing to you as well. Okay.
You're all invited following the ceremony to attend the reception in the cafeteria. At this time, I would like you to rise and remain where you are while the platform carrier exits from the stage. This concludes the ceremony this evening. Thank you.